Chapter 1 of the book discusses the idea that our subconscious beliefs and experiences shape our lives. The author shares a personal anecdote about a bowling accident and a strange mattress shopping experience to illustrate how we often avoid confrontation and uncomfortable situations. The chapter emphasizes that our family's upbringing and societal influences contribute to our subconscious beliefs. The author explains that our subconscious mind is formed early in life and accepts information without filtering it, leading to the development of beliefs that may not reflect reality. These beliefs can influence our actions and decisions, even when our conscious mind desires something different. The chapter provides examples of how subconscious beliefs about money, intimacy, body image, and pleasure can hinder our ability to achieve our conscious desires. In summary, Chapter 1 sets the stage for exploring how our subconscious beliefs affect our lives and emphasizes the importance of becoming aware of and changing limiting beliefs to create the life we truly desire. Chapter 2 delves into the author's personal journey with spirituality and introduces the concept of source energy, which can be referred to as God, the universe, or other names. The author recounts how they initially approached spirituality with skepticism, but gradually became open to it due to their desire for positive change in their life. The chapter explains that everything in the universe, including humans, vibrates at a certain frequency, and this energy attracts similar energy. This is referred to as the law of attraction. The author emphasizes the importance of raising one's frequency by connecting with source energy and believing that what one desires is available. The chapter encourages readers to take decisive action aligned with their desires and to maintain their faith and belief even in challenging times. It suggests that faith should outweigh fear and that one should trust in the abundance and goodness of the universe. In summary, Chapter 2 introduces the concept of source energy, the law of attraction, and the importance of belief and faith in manifesting desires and improving one's life. It encourages readers to align their energy and actions with their true desires. Chapter 3, titled Present as a Pigeon, explores the idea of living in the present moment and its connection to spirituality and personal growth. The author shares an experience in a yoga class, highlighting how they initially struggled with a challenging yoga pose but eventually found peace and connection by being present. The chapter emphasizes the common tendency for people to dwell on the past or worry about the future. It encourages readers to appreciate the present moment and recognize the miracles and wonders of life happening right now. The author suggests that many of the things people desire are already available in the present moment but often go unnoticed because of distractions and preoccupation with past and future thoughts. The chapter underscores the importance of practicing presence, connecting with source energy, and raising one's frequency to attract positive experiences. In summary, Chapter 3 advocates for embracing the present moment, finding joy in the now, and recognizing the abundance of life's miracles that are already available to us. It encourages readers to shift their focus from past and future worries to the present moment, where true connection and manifestation can occur. Chapter 4, titled The Big Snooze, delves into the concept of the ego as the author refers to it as the big snooze to simplify its meaning. The BS represents the part of a person that is driven by limiting false beliefs, external validation, fear, and a comfort zone that resists change. It operates based on past conditioning and future anxieties, keeping individuals confined within their current reality. In contrast, the author introduces the idea of one's true self or higher self, which is aligned with source energy, proactive, love-based, and committed to creating a reality based on limitless potential. The chapter emphasizes the importance of awakening from the big snooze and tapping into the true self to break free from self-imposed limitations. The author also addresses the challenges individuals may face when making significant life changes and pursuing their dreams. Others may disapprove or express concern, but the author encourages readers to seek support from those who are already on a similar path. Ultimately, the chapter underscores the idea that personal growth and transformation often come with challenges and resistance, but it is essential to persevere in order to create a life that authentically reflects one's desires and potential. Chapter 5, titled Self-Perception is a Zoo, explores the complex and often contradictory ways in which people perceive themselves. The author shares anecdotes about friends and acquaintances who have remarkable talents but struggle with self-doubt and negative self-perception. The chapter highlights the idea that self-perception is a choice and encourages readers to view themselves through the eyes of those who admire them. The author suggests that it takes as much energy to believe in one's awesomeness as it does to believe in one's inadequacies, so why not choose the positive perspective? The chapter emphasizes that each person is a unique and magnificent individual, deserving of love and acceptance. It encourages readers to embrace their true selves, flaws and all, and to see themselves as the badasses they truly are. The author reminds readers that they are loved and perfect in their own ways, and they should not deny the world the opportunity to appreciate their brilliance. In summary, Chapter 5 encourages readers to let go of self-doubt, celebrate their uniqueness, and love themselves and others despite their imperfections. It promotes a positive and empowering self-perception. Chapter 6, Love the One You Is, discusses the importance of self-love and its impact on our lives. The chapter highlights how we are born with innate self-love but tend to lose it as we grow due to external influences. The author emphasizes the need to reconnect with our authentic selves and invest in what's true for us. Here are the key points. 1. Instinctual self-love. As babies, we know how to trust our instincts, play, create, and love without judgment. However, as we grow, we often replace these instincts with negative beliefs, fear, shame, and self-doubt. 2. Believing we're not good enough. The most common and damaging way we undermine ourselves is by believing that we're not good enough. 3. Self-love defined. The chapter defines self-love as a deep connection with our highest selves and an ability to forgive our lowest selves. It's about embracing compassion, joy, and gratitude. 4. Freedom from insecurities. When we truly love ourselves, we become immune to other people's opinions and judgments. 5. Creating a loving world. Imagine a world where everyone loves themselves, accepting differences without judgment. This is the kind of world the author wants to live in. 6. Ways to rekindle self-love. The chapter provides practical steps to rebuild self-love. A. Appreciate your uniqueness. B. Use affirmations to rewire your thinking. C. Do things you love and prioritize your happiness. D. Replace negative self-talk with positive responses. E. Avoid excessive self-deprecating humor. F. Accept compliments gracefully. G. Take care of your body. H. Avoid comparing yourself to others. I. Forgive yourself and let go of guilt and self-criticism. The chapter underscores that self-love is essential for a happy and fulfilling life and encourages readers to practice self-compassion and embrace their uniqueness. Chapter 7, titled I Know You Are But What Am I, emphasizes the importance of not caring about what others think and being true to yourself. The author argues that worrying about others' opinions can hinder personal growth and authenticity. Here are the key points from the chapter. 1. Not wasting time on others' opinions. The chapter advises against giving any importance to what other people think about you. It stresses that you should focus on your desires, direction, and actions, rather than seeking validation from others. 2. Questions for decision-making. The author suggests that when making decisions in life, you should consider 3 questions. A. Is this something I want to be, do, or have? B. Is this going in the direction I want to go, not where I should go? C. Is this going to harm anyone else? 3. Moving away from fear. The chapter encourages stepping away from the fear of judgment and criticism by realizing that it's not about conforming to the herd but finding your own path. 4. Risk of being seen. Being your true self and pursuing your desires may expose you to criticism, but it's a risk worth taking to live an authentic life. 5. Understanding external opinions. The chapter reminds readers that what others think about you has more to do with them and their perceptions than with you. 6. Not seeking external approval. Seeking constant approval from others can lead to a loss of self-worth and identity. The chapter advises against this and encourages relying on your own sense of self-worth. 7. Tips for not caring about others' opinions. A. Ask yourself why you're doing something and ensure it aligns with your values. B. Always do your best and come from a place of integrity. C. Trust your intuition and inner guidance. D. Find temporary role models or mentors for guidance. E. Love yourself regardless of external opinions. 8. Constructive input. While it's crucial not to base your self-worth on others' opinions, the chapter acknowledges the value of constructive criticism and compliments from those who know you well. The chapter encourages readers to focus on their true desires, trust their intuition, and be true to themselves, regardless of external judgments or opinions. Chapter 8, titled What Are You Doing Here?, focuses on finding one's unique purpose and embracing it wholeheartedly. The author emphasizes that discovering and living one's purpose can lead to a fulfilling and abundant life. Here are the key points from the chapter. 1. Importance of identifying your purpose. The chapter stresses that understanding your unique purpose is crucial for living a happy and abundant life, as it allows you to share your gifts with the world. 2. Gifts are meant to be shared. The author likens our unique gifts and talents to gifts that should be shared with others. Failing to identify and use these gifts is a waste and a source of agony. 3. Joy of giving. Giving and sharing one's gifts with the world is immensely rewarding and often brings greater joy to the giver than the receiver. 4. Alignment with highest self. Living in alignment with your purpose allows you to tap into your highest and most powerful self. 5. Tasteful candle versus rockstar. Many people settle for a comfortable but unfulfilling life instead of pursuing their true passions. They may have little victories but never fully embrace their calling, leading to a dull and unfulfilling existence. 6. Everyone has unique gifts. The chapter asserts that every individual is born with unique and valuable gifts to share with the world, and the key is to figure out what those gifts are. 7. Tips for finding your calling. A. Be the alien. Imagine yourself as an alien exploring your own life and discovering what excites you and where your strengths lie. B. Take the first right step. Instead of overthinking, take action on something that feels right and let your journey unfold. C. Do your best wherever you're at. Appreciate the present moment, even if it's not your ideal situation, as it contributes to your journey. D. Don't reinvent the wheel. Look at others who inspire you and see what aspects of their lives resonate with your desires. E. Don't get caught up in the thunderbolt hype. Don't stress if you haven't had a lightning bolt moment of insight about your purpose. It's okay to evolve over time. F. Listen to your intuition. Dedicate time to tuning into your intuition, as it holds answers that can guide your path. G. Follow your fantasies. Identify your deepest fantasies, even if they seem impossible, as they reveal what brings you great joy and fulfillment. H. Love yourself. Embrace your uniqueness and believe in your worthiness to pursue your calling. The chapter encourages readers to explore their passions, take action, and follow their dreams to live a purposeful and fulfilling life. Chapter 9, titled Loincloth Man, recounts a backpacking trip through the desert wilderness of southeast Utah and an encounter with a unique individual who lives in harmony with nature. Here are the key points from the chapter. 1. Desert Wilderness Adventure. The author goes backpacking through the stunning and surreal landscapes of southeast Utah with two friends every May. They explore the desert's magnificent rock formations, canyons, and unique beauty. 2. Encounter with Loincloth Man. During their backpacking trip, one of the author's friends encounters a mysterious man living in the wilderness. This man, known as Loincloth Man, is wearing a loincloth, a headband, and carrying a spear. He claims to have lived in the canyon for 13 years. 3. Initial skepticism. The author is initially skeptical of the existence of Loincloth Man, thinking it might be a joke or exaggeration. However, their skepticism fades when they eventually meet him in person. 4. Appearance of Loincloth Man. Loincloth Man is described as being in his late 30s with a lean, well-built body, tan skin, shaggy brown hair, and a beard. He fits the image of a modern-day Tarzan. 5. Loincloth Man's lifestyle. Loincloth Man explains that he has chosen to live a simple and primitive lifestyle in the wilderness, away from modern society's complexities. He gathers his own food, stores grain for the winter, and sleeps in a cave. 6. Unapologetic authenticity. Loincloth Man is unapologetically himself and content with his chosen way of life. He doesn't conform to societal norms or wear modern clothing, which makes him a unique and intriguing individual. 7. Lesson from Loincloth Man. The encounter with Loincloth Man serves as a lesson for the author and their friends. It highlights the importance of being true to oneself, living in the moment, and not worrying about societal expectations or what others think. 8. Desire to emulate Loincloth Man. The author expresses a desire to be more like Loincloth Man, someone who lives authentically and unburdened by societal pressures. 9. Message of self-love. The chapter concludes with the message of self-love, encouraging readers to accept themselves for who they are, just as Loincloth Man did. Overall, the chapter illustrates the contrast between a simple, authentic life in nature and the complexities of modern society, emphasizing the importance of self-acceptance and living in the moment. Chapter 10, titled Meditation 101, explores the concept of meditation and provides guidance on how to practice it effectively. Here are the key points from the chapter. 1. Simplicity and complexity of meditation. Meditation is described as both deceptively simple and surprisingly challenging. It's akin to standing in a contest for an extended period where participants keep their hands on a car to win it. The practice requires dedication and persistence. 2. The purpose of meditation. Meditation is a practice of connecting with source energy, quieting the mind's chatter, and listening to your inner guidance. 3. Starting small. The author recommends starting with short meditation sessions, such as 5 to 10 minutes per day, and gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable. 4. No strict rules. There are no strict rules for meditation. It can be done sitting on the floor, in a chair, with eyes closed or open. What matters most is consistent practice. 5. Benefits of meditation. Meditation offers numerous benefits, including bringing you into the present moment, raising your frequency, reducing stress, enhancing intuition, and promoting self-love. 6. Basic meditation steps. The basic steps for meditation are outlined, which include sitting comfortably, relaxing your face, focusing on your breath, releasing thoughts, and listening for intuitive guidance. 7. Options and suggestions. Various tips and techniques are suggested for meditation, such as setting a timer, using a candle as a focal point, visualizing a bright beam of light, using a mantra, practicing in the morning, and setting intentions. 8. Guided meditation. Guided meditation resources, including CDs, DVDs, and meditation centers, are recommended, especially for beginners. 9. Chanting and curtain. Chanting and curtain meditation are introduced as alternative ways to achieve a meditative state. Chanting mantras or devotional songs can be done individually or in a group setting. 10. Experiences with meditation. The author shares both profound and ordinary experiences during meditation, emphasizing the importance of consistency and showing up for meditation practice. 11. Meditation in the modern world. Meditation is considered particularly important in the age of technology and distractions, helping individuals maintain focus, reduce stress, and enhance consciousness. In summary, Chapter 10 introduces meditation as a valuable practice for connecting with source energy, provides practical guidance on how to meditate, and emphasizes the importance of consistency in reaping its benefits in our modern, often distracted world. Chapter 11, titled Your Brain is Your Bitch, emphasizes the power of thoughts and beliefs in shaping one's reality. The chapter discusses the following key points. 1. The genius of the universe. The chapter begins by acknowledging the brilliance and intelligence of the universe, highlighting its complexity and efficiency. It suggests that this intelligence, often referred to as source energy, underlies all of existence. 2. Mind as the creator. The chapter quotes James Allen, emphasizing that our minds are powerful creators, and our thoughts shape our experiences. It highlights the importance of positive thinking and its impact on reality. 3. The role of thoughts. Thoughts are described as powerful tools that create both positive and negative outcomes in our lives. The chapter suggests that by changing our thoughts, we can change our reality. 4. Creating your desired reality. The chapter encourages readers to believe in their desired reality even before they see evidence of it. It suggests acting as if your goals have already been achieved, shifting your perception of reality. 5. Changing your beliefs. The importance of changing limiting beliefs is discussed. The chapter notes that shifting one's thinking is essential to transforming one's life. 6. Getting comfortable with the unseen. The chapter advises readers to believe in the unseen and to have faith that their desired reality is attainable, even if they don't yet know how to make it happen. 7. The importance of action. Taking action and making changes in one's environment are suggested as ways to align with desired outcomes. 8. Visualization and vision boards. The chapter recommends using visualization techniques and creating vision boards with images of desired experiences and objects to help manifest them. 9. Surrounding yourself with positive influences. It stresses the importance of surrounding oneself with people who have a positive mindset and are supportive of one's goals and vision. 10. Self-love. The chapter concludes by mentioning the importance of self-love as a foundational element for personal transformation and manifesting desired outcomes. In summary, Chapter 11 teaches that thoughts and beliefs are powerful tools for creating the life you desire. It encourages positive thinking, taking action, and surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals to help manifest your goals and aspirations. Chapter 12, titled Lead with Your Crotch, encourages embracing the youthful, adventurous spirit and learning from past experiences to live a fulfilling life. Here are the key points from the chapter. 1. Youthful energy. The chapter reflects on the energy and enthusiasm of youth, where individuals have the ability to create just for the sake of it and take bold risks without dwelling on consequences. 2. Trading passion for mediocrity. It suggests that as people age, they often trade living fully in their purpose for a more grown-up life, settling for mediocrity and losing their excitement for life. 3. Celebrate the journey. The chapter encourages readers to celebrate life's journey rather than merely endure it. It emphasizes that dreams are still attainable at any age. 4. Reconnecting with your inner child. Readers are prompted to remember times when they felt most passionate about life and what they can learn from those experiences. 5. Personal example. Crotch. The author shares her experience in a band called Crotch, highlighting the fun, adventure, and audacity of youth. Despite a lack of musical expertise, the band achieved notable success through enthusiasm and creative expression. 6. Wisdom from Crotch Days. The chapter offers wisdom gained from the Crotch Days, including embracing a carefree attitude, losing track of time in activities you love, keeping a beginner's mindset while honing skills, and the importance of self-love. In summary, Chapter 12 encourages readers to recapture the adventurous spirit of their youth, continue pursuing their dreams at any age, and learn valuable lessons from past experiences. It emphasizes the importance of having fun, losing track of time in meaningful activities, and maintaining a balance between expertise and enjoying the journey of self-expression. Self-love is presented as a key element for a fulfilling life. Chapter 13, titled Give and Let Give, emphasizes the joy and power of giving to others and how it can positively impact one's life. Key points from the chapter include: 1. Joy of giving. The chapter begins with a story about the author's niece, highlighting the joy of giving without expecting anything in return. It emphasizes that giving is a powerful and fearless gesture. 2. Abundant universe. Giving is presented as a way to tap into the abundance of the universe. When people trust in abundance and give freely, they raise their frequency, strengthen their faith, and position themselves to receive more abundance in return. 3. Fear versus trust. Fear leads to hoarding and a scarcity mindset, while trust in the abundance of the universe encourages generosity and sharing. 4. Give and receive. The chapter explains the principle of give and receive, where the more one gives, the more they receive in return. It distinguishes between receiving and selfishly taking, emphasizing the positive energy of giving and receiving. 5. Example of healing. The author shares a story of someone with multiple sclerosis who experienced significant improvement in their condition by giving something away every day for 29 days. This act of giving led to physical and emotional healing and inspired a movement. 6. Ways to practice giving. The chapter provides practical ways to embrace the give and take flow, including supporting causes you care about, giving away favorite items, being generous with tips, lifting others up with love, offering compliments, saying yes to invitations, and appreciating the positive feelings associated with giving and receiving. 7. Self-love. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of self-love, as it contributes to a positive energy that benefits not only oneself but also everyone around them. In summary, Chapter 13 encourages readers to experience the joy of giving, trust in the abundant universe, and practice generosity in various ways. It highlights the reciprocal nature of giving and receiving and underscores the positive impact of self-love on personal and collective well-being. Chapter 14, titled Gratitude, the Gateway Drug to Awesomeness, emphasizes the transformative power of gratitude in one's life and manifestation journey. Key points from the chapter include: 1. Early lessons in manners. The chapter begins with the author's childhood experience of being taught good manners by her parents, including answering the phone politely. She highlights the importance of saying please and thank you as a form of custom. 2. Beyond manners. Gratitude goes beyond mere manners. It is a state of being. It involves having an awareness of and deep appreciation for the miracles in one's life. 3. Positive energy exchange. Gratitude involves actively sending out positive energy through thanks, which, in turn, attracts positive energy back to you. This positive exchange of energy makes the manifestation process even more powerful. 4. Gratitude and faith. Gratitude strengthens one's faith in the abundance of the universe. When you are consistently grateful, you find it easier to believe that there is more abundance available to you. 5. The power of faith. Faith is the audacity to believe in the unseen and the courage to step outside your comfort zone. It is a key element in transforming your life. 6. Mixing faith with gratitude. The author introduces the concept of mixing unwavering faith with gratitude for the not yet manifested desires. This combination is described as the high holy moly of manifesting. 7. Practicing gratitude. Practical ways to practice gratitude include finding the good in every situation, writing down or mentally noting daily gratitudes, and embracing self-love by being grateful for your own growth and progress. 8. The importance of perspective. The chapter highlights the significance of finding the good and lessons in challenging situations, as it allows personal growth and a shift in perspective. In summary, Chapter 14 underscores the profound impact of gratitude on one's life. It elevates your frequency, strengthens your faith, and enhances the manifestation process. The practice of gratitude is presented as a powerful tool for transformation and personal growth, allowing you to embrace an abundant, awe-inspiring life. Chapter 15, titled Forgive or Fester, delves into the importance of forgiveness in freeing oneself from emotional pain, resentment, and grudges. The chapter provides insights and practical steps to facilitate the process of forgiveness. Here are the key points. 1. Emotional pain versus physical pain. The chapter begins by highlighting how people are often proactive in addressing physical pain, but tend to endure emotional pain and resentment for extended periods. 2. The impact of holding on. Holding on to guilt, shame, resentment, and self-loathing can be detrimental to one's well-being. It is described as the big snooze that keeps negative feelings from the past alive and lowers one's frequency. 3. The power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is presented as a means of taking care of oneself rather than the person being forgiven. It involves prioritizing personal happiness over the need to be right and releasing anger, resentment, and hurt. 4. The poison of resentment. The analogy of holding on to resentment being akin to taking poison and waiting for the enemy to suffer is used to illustrate the harm it can cause. 5. Forgiveness is about you. Forgiveness is emphasized as an act of self-compassion rather than being solely about being kind to others. It involves taking responsibility for one's own happiness. 6. Practical steps to forgiveness. The chapter provides practical steps to facilitate forgiveness, including finding compassion for oneself and others, imagining them as innocent children, removing the other person from the equation to open up to a more positive reaction, choosing happiness over the need to be right, examining situations from different perspectives to gain understanding, remembering that the current issue may not be remembered in the future, wiping the slate clean and releasing judgments, focusing on the positive aspects of people to encourage their good behavior. 7. Releasing self-created attachments. Forgiveness is compared to quitting smoking, where the action is essentially about letting go of self-created attachments. 8. Unconditional love and self-love. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of unconditional love and self-love as essential components of forgiveness. In summary, Chapter 15 explores the concept of forgiveness as a means of freeing oneself from emotional pain and resentment. It provides practical steps and insights into the process of forgiveness, highlighting its transformative power in promoting personal well-being and happiness. In Chapter 16, titled Loosen Your Bone, Wilma, the author reflects on a transformative trip to India and the valuable life lessons learned during the journey. India's vibrant and chaotic atmosphere, filled with people, colors, and cultural diversity, provides a unique backdrop for these insights. Here are the key takeaways. 1. Embracing the flow. The author describes how people in India tend to go with the flow of life, even in challenging and crowded situations. They emphasize the importance of adapting to circumstances rather than resisting them. 2. Cultural immersion. India's culture encourages interactions with strangers, celebrating the unexpected, finding humor in situations, and participating in spontaneous celebrations and rituals. 3. Living in the present. The chapter emphasizes the significance of living in the moment and savoring experiences, even when they disrupt one's plans. 4. Sharing and connection. Indians are portrayed as welcoming and inclusive, offering hospitality, and making connections with others, which is contrasted with more individualistic Western behavior. 5. Loosen your bone. Wilma, this phrase is introduced as a reminder to be flexible, open-minded, and adaptable in life. 6. The essence of love. The chapter concludes with the message that when you love yourself and embrace life with an open heart, every moment can become a joyful celebration. In summary, Chapter 16 illustrates how a trip to India taught the author valuable lessons about embracing life's unpredictability, connecting with others, and living in the present moment with an open heart and a sense of humor. It encourages readers to adopt a more flexible and loving approach to life. Chapter 17, titled It's So Easy Once You Figure Out It Isn't Hard, discusses the concept of how our stories and beliefs shape our reality and offers guidance on how to change these narratives to create a more positive and empowered life. The chapter begins with a story about a bird trapped in the author's living room, symbolizing how we often struggle to attain our goals without realizing that the door to our desires is already open. Here are the key points from the chapter. 1. Perception creates reality. The author emphasizes how our beliefs and stories shape our perception of reality. If we focus on limitations and negative stories, we manifest those experiences. 2. Awareness of limiting beliefs. The chapter encourages readers to become aware of their self-limiting stories and beliefs, which often begin with phrases like I can't, I should, or I never. 3. Understanding false rewards. It explores the idea that we hold on to limiting beliefs because we receive certain perceived benefits from them, even if they are ultimately detrimental to our well-being. 4. Replacing limiting beliefs. Readers are encouraged to replace their old, disempowering stories with new, empowering narratives that align with their desired reality. 5. Taking action. The author stresses the importance of taking action in alignment with the new stories, dressing, behaving, and thinking as if the desired reality is already here. 6. Breaking routine. Breaking out of routines and exploring new experiences can help individuals shift their perception and discover new realities that were always present but unnoticed. 7. Avoiding negative spirals. Rather than allowing negative thoughts and experiences to spiral into drama, the chapter suggests acknowledging negative feelings, learning from them, and refocusing on positive intentions. 8. Self-love. The chapter concludes with the reminder to love oneself more than the attachment to dramatic or negative narratives. In summary, Chapter 17 encourages readers to recognize and transform their limiting beliefs and stories to create a more positive and fulfilling reality. It emphasizes the power of perception, awareness, and self-love in manifesting the life one desires. In Chapter 18 of You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Sincero, the author reflects on her experiences as a production coordinator for the Ethnic Folk Arts Festival in New York City. She initially felt unqualified for the job but decided to rise to the occasion and make the event successful. Sincero emphasizes that often, what holds people back is not lack of experience but a lack of determination. She encourages readers to stop making excuses, overcome procrastination, and take action to pursue their goals. The chapter provides practical tips for overcoming procrastination and highlights the importance of embracing imperfection and self-love. In Chapter 19 of You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Sincero, the author discusses the concept of overwhelm and how it can be a self-created drama in our lives. She begins by sharing her experience of feeling overwhelmed while working on her new book, highlighting the unnecessary panic and stress we often bring upon ourselves. Sincero suggests that many of our problems and suffering stem from the drama we create in our minds. She encourages readers to shift their perspective and recognize the blessings and opportunities in their lives rather than getting caught up in overwhelm. The chapter addresses common complaints about overwhelm. 1. Not enough time. Sincero argues that time is an illusion and that we can create more time by respecting it and being punctual. She advises readers to prioritize and manage their time effectively. 2. Too much to do. The author recommends reframing how we talk about busyness and suggests getting help or delegating tasks to reduce the workload. She emphasizes the importance of focusing on what brings joy and learning to say no when necessary. 3. Exhaustion. Sincero highlights the health risks associated with constant stress and overworking. She advocates for self-care and taking time off to recharge and enjoy life. 4. Love yourself. The chapter concludes with a reminder to love oneself and acknowledge the efforts made. Overall, Sincero offers practical advice and strategies for overcoming overwhelm, emphasizing the importance of shifting one's mindset and priorities to create a more fulfilling and balanced life. In Chapter 20 of You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Sincero, the author explores the concept of fear and how it affects our lives. She starts by recounting a personal experience of crawling through a cave and facing intense fear in the darkness. Sincero emphasizes that fear is often self-created and exists in our minds, urging readers to confront and overcome it. The chapter provides insights into dealing with fear. 1. View fear from your rear-view mirror. Sincero encourages readers to reflect on past experiences where they faced fear and overcame it. By looking back at these moments, one can realize that past fears are now insignificant, providing motivation to confront current fears. 2. Flip the fear. The author advises readers to dissect their fears, understand the underlying causes, and then reframe them positively. By examining the potential consequences of not taking action due to fear, individuals can find the motivation to face their fears head-on. 3. Be in the moment. Sincero encourages staying present and focused in the current moment rather than getting caught up in future fears. She emphasizes the importance of maintaining a high frequency and belief in miracles. 4. Cut off the stream of negative information. The chapter suggests being mindful of the information consumed, such as news, blogs, and opinions. Sincero recommends avoiding excessive exposure to negative or fear-inducing content to maintain a positive mindset. 5. Don't think of anything upsetting in bed at night. The author advises against ruminating on upsetting thoughts when lying in bed at night. Instead, she recommends relaxation techniques, meditation, and positive thinking to ensure a good night's sleep. 6. Love yourself. Sincero concludes the chapter by highlighting the power of self-love and its ability to make individuals feel invincible in the face of fear. Overall, the chapter provides practical advice and strategies for dealing with fear, and emphasizes the importance of shifting one's perspective to overcome fear and lead a more fulfilling life. In Chapter 21, titled Millions of Mirrors, the author discusses how other people serve as mirrors, reflecting our own thoughts, feelings, and insecurities back to us. The chapter emphasizes the importance of paying attention to our reactions and judgments towards others, as they can reveal a lot about ourselves. The author suggests that the people we surround ourselves with are mirrors for who we are and how much we love ourselves. The chapter also explores the idea that the things that bother us about other people often bother us because they remind us of something we don't like about ourselves or trigger our own fears and insecurities. It encourages readers to confront these aspects of themselves rather than reacting defensively or negatively. Furthermore, the chapter discusses the power of standing up for oneself and setting boundaries in relationships. It suggests that by refusing to tolerate toxic behavior and drama, individuals can raise their own frequency and offer others the chance to do the same. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of self-love and authenticity. Overall, Chapter 21 highlights the significance of self-awareness, personal growth, and loving oneself unconditionally while navigating relationships with others. Chapter 22, titled The Sweet Life, reflects on the importance of cherishing the present moment and the people and things we love. The author draws parallels between their elderly cat and aging father, both of whom have a significant impact on their life. The chapter serves as a reminder that life is fleeting, and it's essential to make the most of it. The author encourages readers not to postpone pursuing their desires and passions. They emphasize that waiting for the perfect moment or conditions is counterproductive, and that people should start taking action immediately. The chapter also emphasizes the significance of spending time with loved ones, appreciating them, and letting go of petty disagreements or differences. Furthermore, the chapter encourages self-love and self-acceptance, emphasizing the need to celebrate oneself and not allow self-doubt or external factors to hinder personal growth and happiness. In summary, Chapter 22 underscores the value of living in the present, pursuing one's dreams, nurturing relationships, and practicing self-love, all while acknowledging the impermanence of life. Chapter 23, titled The Almighty Decision, emphasizes the power of making committed decisions in achieving one's goals and desires. The author uses the story of Henry Ford's determination to illustrate the importance of decisiveness. Ford's unwavering commitment to his vision led to the creation of the 8-cylinder engine block, despite initial skepticism from his engineers. The chapter highlights several key points. 1. The significance of decisiveness. Making a firm decision means committing fully and persevering towards your goals, even when faced with challenges and obstacles. It requires determination and the willingness to endure discomfort. 2. Trusting your vision. The chapter encourages readers to trust their instincts and visions, even when others doubt or oppose them. Henry Ford's confidence in his idea was a driving force behind his success. 3. Learning from temporary failures. Temporary failures are a part of the journey towards success. The chapter provides examples of successful individuals who faced setbacks but persisted, emphasizing that the only true failure is giving up. 4. Desire and commitment. To achieve significant goals, one must have a strong desire and commitment. The chapter advises that a deep passion for your goals is essential to overcome challenges. 5. Developing decision-making skills. Becoming proficient at decision-making involves practicing making choices, whether quickly or thoughtfully. It's suggested that individuals develop their decision-making skills to become more decisive. 6. Eliminating negotiation. Once a decision is made, it should not be open to negotiation. The chapter emphasizes the importance of staying committed to one's choices without wavering. 7. Persistence and tenacity. Successful people often attribute their achievements to tenacity and persistence. The chapter encourages readers to be unwavering and relentless in pursuing their dreams. 8. Self-love and confidence. The chapter concludes by affirming that individuals have the capacity to accomplish anything they set their minds to, emphasizing the importance of self-love and self-belief in the process. In summary, Chapter 23 underscores the power of decisive commitment, trust in one's vision, persistence through challenges, and self-confidence in achieving personal and professional goals. Chapter 24, titled Money, Your New Best Friend, explores the author's personal journey and mindset shift regarding money. The chapter emphasizes the idea that money is a form of energy and that one's relationship with money plays a significant role in achieving financial abundance and personal transformation. Key points from the chapter include: 1. The relentless rainstorm analogy. The chapter begins with a description of a massive rainstorm in Los Angeles, highlighting the importance of being prepared for unexpected challenges and the need for change when one's comfort zone is no longer serving them. 2. A shift in mindset. The author reflects on her struggle with financial limitations and her fear of raising prices for her business services. She realized that she needed to shift her mindset to attract more abundance and overcome self-imposed limitations. 3. Choosing the Audi over the Honda. The author describes her decision to purchase a more expensive Audi car over a practical Honda, symbolizing her commitment to embracing a higher level of living and abundance. 4. Breaking out of the comfort zone. The chapter encourages readers to step out of their comfort zones, make bold decisions, and challenge their beliefs about what is possible for them financially and in life. 5. Manifesting money through alignment. Money is portrayed as energy, and aligning one's energy with financial abundance is essential. This involves changing negative beliefs, setting goals, taking inspired action, and surrounding oneself with positivity. 6. Transforming the relationship with money. The chapter addresses common conflicted feelings and beliefs people have about money, highlighting the need to create a healthy and positive relationship with it. 7. The impact of mindset. The author suggests that the relationship with money, like those with religion and sex, is often riddled with issues and anxieties. However, by changing one's mindset and beliefs, money can become a source of joy and abundance. In summary, Chapter 24 emphasizes the transformation of one's mindset and relationship with money to attract financial abundance and live a more fulfilling life. It encourages readers to step out of their comfort zones and embrace the idea that money is a form of energy that can be harnessed positively to achieve their desires. The passage discusses 5 rules for developing a healthy relationship with money and achieving financial success. 1. Treat money as a relationship. Money should be treated like any other important relationship, requiring attention, nurturing, and respect. Ridding yourself of fear and loathing for money is essential to make it in abundance. 2. Come from abundance, not lack. Instead of focusing on the lack of money, approach it from a mindset of abundance and manifest your desires. Believing that money already exists and will come to you raises your frequency to attract it. 3. Get clear on your money beliefs. Identify and confront your negative beliefs about money. Challenge these beliefs and replace them with positive affirmations that align with your financial goals. 4. Know where you want to be. Determine the kind of life you desire and calculate the amount of money needed to achieve it. Be honest about your desires and do the necessary research to set specific financial goals. 5. Raise your frequency. Match your frequency to your desired income. Charge what you believe you are worth. Surround yourself with higher frequency experiences and people, and read wealth consciousness books to maintain a positive mindset. Additionally, the passage emphasizes the importance of urgency and determination in achieving financial goals and suggests creating a new bottom line to ensure financial stability. Ultimately, it encourages readers to take control of their financial destinies and believe in their ability to manifest wealth. The passage advises on several key steps to manifest money and achieve specific financial goals. 1. Envision your goals. Attach meaning and emotions to the money you desire. Create a detailed mantra that visualizes your financial goals, such as a specific income amount and how you plan to use it for experiences and improvements in your life. Feel the emotions associated with achieving these goals. 2. Repeat your mantra. Consistently repeat your mantra in your mind to reinforce your desire and motivation. Visualize your goals and feel the happiness and gratitude as if they've already been achieved. 3. Set clear and exciting goals. Be specific and enthusiastic about your financial goals. Vague goals lead to vague results, so know exactly what you want and be passionate about it. 4. Take action. Take proactive steps to manifest your goals. If you have a business, explore new opportunities, raise prices, or seek bigger clients. If you work for someone else, ask for a raise or search for higher-paying job opportunities. 5. Remain open to unexpected opportunities. Be open to unexpected sources of income or opportunities that may not be in your usual path. Trust the universe to bring them to you in perfect timing. 6. Seek mentoring. Surround yourself with knowledgeable individuals who can mentor you in your financial journey. Seek out books, seminars, or coaches to learn from those who have already achieved what you desire. 7. Practice self-love. Cultivate self-love and self-worth as part of your journey to financial success. Believing in yourself is a crucial component of achieving your goals. In summary, the passage emphasizes the importance of visualization, action, continuous learning, and self-belief in manifesting financial abundance. Chapter 25 emphasizes the importance of surrendering to life and trusting the universe in the manifestation process. It uses the analogy of chasing a butterfly to illustrate how desperately wanting something can push it away. Surrendering means letting go energetically and creating space for your desires to come to you. It involves having faith, gratitude, and trust that what you want will align with your life's purpose and come to fruition. The chapter highlights that surrendering is not giving up but releasing control and allowing the universe to work its magic. It also emphasizes that your attitude and beliefs play a crucial role in this process. Surrendering opens you up to new possibilities and experiences, even those beyond your current imagination. The chapter provides a breakdown of how to surrender effectively, concluding that when you believe your desires already exist, you are in a state of surrender. Ultimately, the message encourages self-love as a key element in manifesting your desires. Chapter 26, titled Doing versus Spewing, underscores the importance of taking action and implementing the knowledge and insights gained from personal development. The chapter emphasizes that epiphanies and realizations are only valuable when they lead to tangible actions and changes in one's life. It discusses the tendency of some people to consume self-help information without actually applying it, highlighting the importance of becoming a doer rather than just a talker. The chapter provides practical advice for turning insights into action. 1. Give your bad habits the heave-ho. Form positive habits that align with your goals and values. Habits define who you are, so cultivate ones that support your success. 2. Breathe amongst the people. Connect with source energy throughout your day, not just during meditation. Utilize your superhero power to stay present and centered in various situations. 3. Hang high. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire and challenge you to elevate your game. Choose to associate with people who are already achieving what you aspire to accomplish. 4. Set honest goals. Establish achievable goals that are slightly beyond your comfort zone. Building discipline is like building a muscle. Start at your own pace. 5. Read your manifesto. Write down your goals and vision in the present tense, making them as vivid and emotional as possible. Read them daily to reinforce your commitment. 6. Get out your credit card and pay for some help already. Consider coaching or mentoring as a fast track to personal growth and change. Top performers across various fields continue to seek guidance, so why not you? 7. Get your body in on it. Understand the connection between your body and mind. Taking care of your physical health, posture, and energy levels can significantly impact your success. 8. Use your secret weapons. Utilize tools like motivational playlists, affirmations, and visual reminders to maintain a positive and motivated mindset. 9. Love yourself. Embrace self-love as a powerful force in your journey to success. The chapter encourages readers to take action, stay committed to their goals, and apply the principles of personal development to create lasting positive changes in their lives. Chapter 27, titled Beam Me Up, Scotty shares a heartwarming anecdote about the author's grandmother, Nana, and her awe of modern technology. Nana, despite living through numerous groundbreaking technological advancements, was most amazed by the simple soda dispensers at McDonald's and the idea of putting a man on the moon. The chapter encourages readers to embrace a similar sense of wonder and belief that anything is possible. The author emphasizes the importance of pursuing one's dreams with unwavering belief in their attainability. Readers are urged to take action and pursue their desires without being held back by self-doubt, fear of judgment, or perceived risks. The chapter underscores the idea that living authentically and passionately not only benefits the individual but also positively impacts the world by spreading joy and light. In closing, the author reminds readers that they are powerful, loved, and surrounded by miracles. The key message is to believe in the possibility of achieving one's desires and to love oneself while embracing the journey toward a fulfilling life.